Hello everybody, and with the final season of The Walking Dead coming out next month, I thought I should look back at the past 10 seasons and give them a ranking of worst to best from season 1 to 10, so when we go into season 11, I can compare when we're finished that to the other seasons and I can add it to my little list of where it would sit. So let's start with number 10, the worst season of The Walking Dead is season 2. This is simple. They completely stretched out the farm arc for an entire season, when in the comics I think it's like 2 or 3 issues. An entire season of finding Sophia just to find out she's dead, and barely anything happens in each episode. I'm pretty sure there's basically no walkers because they have budget. They got like cuts in season 2 and like the director was leaving. But the season wasn't very good and it suffered because of all of this. Number 9 would be season 6, the second worst season. This one's not a surprise either, because 1, that cliffhanger ending, which was super shit. 2, the fake out deaths they had, like Glenn's death. They faked out his death just to kill him off in a couple of more episodes. And 3, it was literally there to be a build up to the Saviour arc. Like half the season is just there to build up the Saviours. That's it. Not much happens in this season, which is why it's the second worst season in my opinion. Now, in the 8th slot, it has to be season 7. And the reason is, this entire season is build-up. It's slightly better than the build-up in season 6, because it doesn't have that cliffhanger ending. It starts with the ending, which is, I kind of like the episode, but that's not the point. The entire season is Rick deciding, going, should I go to war? This could have been half a season, and season 8 could have been the second half of season 7. But no, they stretched an entire season of Rick going, hey, should I or not? That's the whole season. That's why the season's where it is. It's not very good. Now, in number 7, well, if season 7 and 6 are 8 and 9, number 7 is season 8. The reason why the season's slightly better than the other two, this season has very little build-up, and it is just mostly completely just war, fighting, everyone doing fighting shit, okay? The one downside, 2 downsides actually, multiple downsides because this is a bad season. Carl's death makes no sense, he falls over and dies. Morgan and Carol's flip-floppity nature where they literally just go, I don't know what to do, I want to kill people because I feel like it. That's literally why. The season ends okay, but it's just a little frustrating after 2 really bad seasons to have that. And it's not a very good season itself, so that's why it is in number 7. Now, in the 6th spot, and this is going to be slightly controversial, I think season 10. I don't think it's very good. I think the last 7 episodes, the 6 bonus episodes, because we're counting them, and the last episode 16 are very bad episodes. And I just really don't like it because of that. And I think if those 7 episodes at the end did not exist, season 10 could have been in number 4 or number 5, or maybe 3 spot. Could have been in that range. But no, those 7 episodes right at the end really bring the season down. And the reason is, the 6 episodes at the end are just meh, except for Here's Negan. And then you have episode 16, which has so many, like, death fake-outs of Carol. I think there's one of Jerry maybe in the season. And there's also one with stupid, like, Eugene, what's his name? Gabriel. All these characters have fake-out deaths in this season. And literally, I think 1 major character dies in the entire Whisperer season in this bit. And I just really don't like it, because it's very... too many fake-out deaths. But the best thing about the season, it's the Whisperers, they're the best thing. They kind of save the season from being really bad, but I don't think it's a very good season just because of all these fake-out deaths and the mehness of it. I think the Whisperer War ended really badly. Now, in number 5, well, I would have to say it's season 1. Season 1 is a good season, and it's kind of like the average. Like, there's 5 seasons worse, and there's 4 seasons better. That's what I'm thinking. Season 5 is like the average season. It's very short. Every episode has purpose instead of having any fillers. There's no fillers. It's only 6 episodes. And each episode works. It's about Rick trying to find his family. And it's really good. This is a very good season. And that's why I put it at number 5. Because I couldn't think of anywhere else to put it. So it's number 5. Now, number 4 is season 5. And I think this one is slightly controversial. Because I see everyone put this in maybe 1 or 2. But I think it's number 4. And I feel like the first half of the season is really good with everyone out in the wilderness and Rick kind of going slightly crazy in the second half as well, because he's a bit like, this is not how you should survive, I should be leader again. And I quite like this season. Also, a good thing about the season, doesn't have a very big bad, which I quite like. How I like seasons where there's no big bad for it, kinda, and this season has no big bad that I can remember, and I just kind of like this season. It's just people trying to survive, and that is what I like about The Walking Dead, and this season has that. And in number 3, I'm gonna say season 3. This season is clearly one of the best. Okay, season 3 has the governor arc, or the main part of the governor arc, and I think that is the best part of The Walking Dead, the governor. And he's basically the main villain for this entire season. There are some down bits with them somehow killing off Andrea, but Rick goes crazy. Laurie dies, and Carl is less of an annoying little shit. He's now a slightly bigger annoying little shit, and that's why the season is in like 3rd place. It is a lot of fun, and there are very little like filler episodes in this season. And now let's move on to the number 2 slot, and this one might be a surprise, but I think season 9 is the 2nd best season of The Walking Dead ever. And what is my reason for this? New director or showrunner, whatever they're called, and Angela Chang, had a vision and she made it amazing. So the first 5 episodes of Saying Goodbye to Rick were all bangers, okay? All of those episodes bangers. And then you had the introduction to the Whisperers, which was absolutely amazing. This season also has the Fair, which is my favourite episode in all of The Walking Dead. And the Fair is so good, and it makes the entire season. This season brings more life into The Walking Dead, which was a dying show because of seasons 6, 7 and 8. And this season basically defibrillated it back to life and made it amazing, in my opinion. Now let's move on to the number 1 slot, the best season of The Walking Dead so far / ever, because I doubt season 11 is going to be this good, and it is season 4. Reason why? I really like the sickness in the first half of the season and the ending to the governor arc. They are 2 very good and solid parts of the season. Like, we see Farmer Rick, which is quite cool, a new side of Rick. The second half, they're on the run from the governor, from everyone. Everyone's split up. Everyone's trying to survive in different groups, and you get unlikely pairings like Daryl and Beth, Tyrese and Carol and the kids. And you have to look at the flowers moment. That is amazing. They're all trying to go towards Terminus, and right at the end, crazy Rick bites a man's throat out. Why would this season not be the best season of all time? So this is my opinion of the worst to best season. Please tell me what you think. Do you agree with my list? Do you not? Please tell me, and talk to you later.